Hi everybody, this is Miss V. This is Miss V from Don Sylvester Salon. I am stepping in and stopping by to say hello. So how's everybody doing a check-in. It's summer. Summer's amongst us. I should already did the video, but my apologies. Video's getting done now. It's hot outside, so the hotter your hair is, whether you're natural, relaxed, it dries up. So I just want to make sure, be mindful, keep your hair moisturized. If you don't do your hair, keep your moisturizing hair, of course, just be mindful that it will stress out and dry out real easy. If you like cornrows, keep it whether it's natural or with braiding hair, keep it cornrowed. If you got it down like me, relax. Of course, try to wrap it up every night. If not, you're going to end up sweating it out from being too hot. Say hypothetically you're outside and it's hot and you got a relaxer. Of course, it's going to swell up. Just let it cool down. And once it cool down, of course, then you tie your hair up. And then if you have to hit it every other day with heat or every 3 or 4 days, feel free to do that, even though you got to relax. And if you're natural, be mindful of you natural being outside and it's hot outside. It's a possibility when you're hot that it's going to swell up, and that relaxed hair, that natural hair, is not going to last as long as relaxed hair. So be mindful. Natural people do not be in the heat as much, which when your hair is suppressed, because it will convert back to its natural state. And those that's rocking a curly perm, be mindful when you're outside. If you don't have enough product in your hair, it dries out. You're going to need more product in your hair because it's going to cause your hair to get dry. And wearing that curly perm, you do not want your hair to dry out, snap, and break. So, and even the men, if you're rocking the S curls, or the men that's rocking the waves and the hair, even though you're natural, of course, you still got to put a little light oil on, like old school. We use Blue Magic, TCB oil, some type of oil in your hair, just to keep it moisturized from being dry. And just because you're a man and you rocking natural hair, you do still have to trim it. You still got to shampoo and condition it. Everybody's different, men or women. You can be a weekly shampooer, or you can be a every 2 weeks. Some people I've heard shampoo their hair once a month. That's not me. I don't know if that's you, but just be mindful. They have their reasons. I've heard people say, the dirtier your hair is, the more growth. That's neither here nor there. That's there. But I recommend every 2 weeks, men or women, doesn't matter if you're natural or relaxed. And then I absolutely recommend put some type of oil on your scalp. Don't worry about somebody telling you clogging up your pores. You don't want to put too much oil on your scalp like you buttering toast or making chicken or frying something. Just a light oil on your scalp, and put some oil on your hair. I say a dime size for less than a dime, but for thin hair, medium hair, I say a dime. Thick hair, a nickel size of oil. And then you have that type of hair that absorb oil or suck up oil. Just, you might need a quarter size, but be mindful on how much product, because you got to remember, day 2, that product's in your hair. Day 3, and when you sweat, you get your natural oil. So you add in oil plus natural oils plus the oil that you deposit in your hair. But be mindful. Get some type of moisturizing or hydrating shampoo for those with thick and coarse hair. Be mindful if you go swimming, ladies and gentlemen, get your clarifying shampoo out to get the chlorine out your hair. For swimmers, we have our children and adults that like to swim or take advantage of swimming, whether it's in your backyard or you go to a park. Use your clarifying shampoo. Do that. Be mindful if you have a swimming cap on, of course, use your swimming cap. And then let me talk about really quick these the wigs and the weave. I understand some women have to wear them for whatever reason, have to wear them, but then you got people just wearing them, just wearing them. Be mindful. The longer you keep the wigs on the lace front, ladies and gentlemen, whoever wear them, you lose your edges. You lose your edges with the comb that's on the wig or the band. You would lose your crown. Just when I say, I've saw so much hair displacement, hair breakage, hair not there no more. I almost think the customer have alopecia, but it's an overdoing of overbearing of wearing too many wigs, too many sew-ins, and too many lace front. Your hair have to breathe. If your hair can't get no oxygen, it can't breathe. So be mindful if you are a wig or sew-in wear. Don't wear your sew-ins over 3 months. Don't wear your sew-ins over 2 months. 2 months, to me, I think you're pushing it. 4 to 6 weeks, you need to take that out and get it restyled. Just get it restyled. Don't try to, I hear people, I'm getting my money's worth out of your hair. It's going to take a kick. It's going to take a kick to that. Also, be mindful when you get your hair braided, whether it's uh, sew-ins or wigs or braids, the tighter the braid is, that causes tension on your hair. I used to sew, still got my sewing machines and all, but when that tension at that bottom thread is too tight, when anybody know how to sew or know anything about sewing, just watching these videos, it causes that thread to break. And what cause that thread to break? Because the tension is tight. So be mindful when you braid tight. You don't want to braid tight where you look like a Chinese and your eyes are like this, or too braid. That's too tight, cause bumps and tension. And then you got to be mindful when you got the weave in your hair. Ladies, a lot of women don't hold their hair down and start brushing and combing. They just start combing and brushing, not minding when you brushing and combing, you ripping and ripping and ripping and ripping, and you're trying to style your hair without holding some type of pressure on it as you take, and then take the brush to each part. You're actually causing your hair to get ripped out or take out. And when I'm taking out sew-ins behind other people, or taking down a braid or a wig or something that someone has done, the hair is barely hanging on. I mean, all the fresh hair that should have been fresh hair, should have been underneath there, is already ripped off. Be mindful, the heavier the braid is, the heavier the weave you put on your hair, and you pull it up, you're causing that hair, especially pieces and pieces of braids. So you do like the micro braids or even do the sew-ins, and you raising it up and doing high ponytails. Be mindful, you're causing weight to the hair and you're causing the hair to rip out. So our hair is very fragile. So be mindful of just taking care of hair, taking care of your hair the best way you can. Then I have the other clients, well, people I know. I don't care about my hair. I just want to make sure this wig is slayed or this weave is slayed. I've never been that person, and you might know somebody like that. I would care a little bit about my hair underneath my hair. Be mindful if you don't have the money to buy a wig, and even if you got a collection of wigs, your hair needs oxygen. So I would care about my hair, because then I don't want it to get to a fact where you have to focus on wearing this much hair the rest of your life, or this much hair the rest of your life, and you started out like this and longer, but that you did not take care of your hair. You have no choice to wear the cut down, the man hairstyles, the cut down, or the barber styles, hairstyles, and you might like that, but then you might want a pixie, and you can't because you destroy your hair. You might want a bob because you destroy your hair. But summer video, July 2025 video, just kind of be just checking in, just kind of be a little bit watchful on your hair, taking care of your hair. Like I said, it's hot outside, and the heat alone is doing that. And let me say this: medication. When you're getting color, you're getting any type of chemicals, a Jerry curl relaxer, any major chemical, be mindful. If you take in medication, it will cause your hair to thin. I can't express that enough. I can't say that enough. It will cause your hair thin. It's nothing to do with the hairstylist. It's all to do with the medication that you deposit in your body. So be mindful. Medication make your hair fall out. Be mindful that water is not a hydrator. People say, oh, I put water in my hair. Okay, water is meant to dry out. So when your hair dry out, it's going to dry. It's not going to dry with glycerin or dry moisturize. Water is water. Water is something that you clean your hair with, your body with, your house with, your water. So water don't moisturize your hair, but it will clean it. It will rinse it out, but it don't hold moisture. So I hear people, I put a little water in my hair, but okay, when it dry out, you're going to have that look. So be mindful of just making sure you put product in your hair to accommodate your hair. And everybody's hair is different due to the fact the thicker, the thinner, or the thicker, the thinner. Because the thicker your hair is, it holds more oil. The thinner your hair is, you don't need no oil, or it's just a drop of oil because you have natural oil. But just be mindful when it's hot outside. It has your body to perspire. It helps your body to perspire, and it makes your body perspire, and so you have your natural oils that's coming out. But just want to check in and see how you're taking care of your hair, how you're doing out there with your hair in the midst of all this heat. And then let me throw this in here. Just make sure your mental is together. Just take care of your mental. Make sure you know it's a lot, but take care of your mental. I also have another station I want you all to tap into and to follow me at. I'm trying to keep the 3 separate. I actually have 3, so I'd be honest. So I have Don's Investment Salon, which I'm the owner at this salon, and then I have a garden channel because I used to post garden videos. 2020, and before, and then I got some people that got offended for me posting videos, and I started a garden channel. So that's what most of my entry on YouTube has been, is growing my garden channel, and that's called Hypothetically Speaking Gardener on YouTube. And then I just started this new channel. I'm gonna say I posted my first video, I'm gonna be honest, 3 years ago, and I never did anything with the channel. Well, to God be the glory. I just woke that channel up and decided to step into that, and so started flooding the videos last week with videos, and that channel is called Hypothetically Speaking. So I got Hypothetically Speaking Gardener YouTube, and I got Hypothetically Speaking, and on that page I'm going to use that tool to talk about everyday life, what's going on in life, what went on in my life, what you could be experiencing in your life, and what's going on the world is something that we need to talk about. We're going to keep high vibrations, going to keep it positive energy, no negative or no bad energy. If I see it in the comments, of course, hopefully I won't have to block you, but I'll be glad to. But I want to keep got enough negativity in the world, so this is not going to be a negative page, no negative comments. We're here to grow, we're here to learn. A lot of people, even in my garden channels and other people garden channels, you leave positive stuff in the comments, and you help the person, maybe something you use in your garden. Well, that's what I want to do with Hypothetically Speaking. It might be something that I said or I'm experiencing that you're experiencing. You put your testimony and to help somebody else, because we all got a testimony in us. So I want you to join me on all 3 platforms, on Don's Investment Salon, on YouTube, and I want you to join me on Hypothetically Speaking Gardener on YouTube, and my third one, Hypothetically Speaking. And Hypothetically Speaking is with 2 G's, where Hypothetically Thinking Gardener, spell out the whole word gardener, and then Hypothetically Speaking got 2 G's. But I just want you all to make sure to put some love in your hair, put a little love in your hair, put a little love in your skin. Some people wear makeup, some people don't wear makeup. Got to be mindful, it's hot outside, so more makeup, you're going to sweat. And if you don't mind sweating, and walk around with your powder and your lipstick, but it's going to sweat. But be mindful that wearing makeup in the summer, it smears, it just gets all over the place, it smears. Be mindful that your skin, it needs some oxygen too, just as well as your hair. We talked about no wigs. Your hair needs some oxygen so it can grow. And keep those ends trimmed, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind. Relaxers every 2 weeks. I apologize, every 4 to 6 weeks. Natural hair is every 10 to 12 weeks. But if you can't get into the salon, you know a family member that's licensed or know how to do hair, get you some separate shears, not the shears that you would cut paper with or clothes with or something around your house with, and get some scissors and set it aside and let that be your shears to cut everybody in your family's hair when it's time to trim. But keep those ends trimmed so the hair can grow. A lot of people say, why would you trim my hair to make my hair grow? Unfortunately, that's how it works. Just cut off the dead, let it be the new. Think of trimming your hair like a tree. So whether you live in an apartment complex or a house, and you got lawn people come in your neighborhood and they cut the trees down. I'm like, why they cut the trees back? But guess what? When spring and summertime, what grows back? That tree. So they gave that tree a haircut, just like you're going to give your hair a haircut, nice tree. It'll grow right back. So it'll go beautiful and bountiful. I've saw many trees. I'm sure you saw many trees around the world that's been leveled off or trimmed, cut back from a business, from your subdivision, apartment complex, somebody's house, and it grew back bigger and bushier. So be mindful. Your hair is just like the tree. It grows back bigger and bushier. So take a leap of faith. Keep your trims up. Keep your trims up. And take a leap of faith. Take care of your hair. Give your hair a little oxygen. It's okay. God made you this way. You're beautiful. The universe wouldn't have made you as beautiful as she did. And she wanted you to be here. So she gave you, whether you natural relax. I shall not tap into this and say, is a relaxer better than natural? That's your personal opinion. Cancer agents are in everything from braiding hair to perfume to deodorant to detergent to food. It's in everything. It's in everything. So not only cancer agents in that, it's in tissue. It's also in relaxers. So it's your choice what you want to do with your hair. And it's our choice. I'm team relaxer at this present time and have always been. And who's to say you know, when I get in my 60s or 70s, that I might go natural. We'll see. At this present time, or in the late 50s, I'm 52. I am rocking a relaxer, and I adore it. It's easier for me. You know, I do a lot of outside work and gardening. It's easy for me, and that's what I choose to do with my hair. But and I keep my scalp free, so I can you know, get some hair, and it grows, ladies and gentlemen, it grows. I constantly keep it trimmed, so it grows all the time. So be mindful. My hair is living just like that tree in the neighborhood. So take a leap of faith. Keep your hair trimmed. Keep your hair trimmed. Keep it moisturized, and take a leap of faith. You can do all things you put your mind to. Okay. Love you, sending you love and hugs, everybody. Have a phenomenal day, and happy 2025 summer. Do something amazing. Plant a seed in the ground, and not only a seed in the ground, plant a seed in somebody's life. And a seed is just being nice to somebody. That's planting a seed. Just being a helping hand. That's planting a seed. Picking up a bag here and there for somebody. Opening up the door for somebody. Helping somebody change a tire in your neighborhood. Helping somebody in your neighborhood get their bags out the car. Helping somebody at the store. Just pushing a basket back. Just take a leap of faith. Somebody at their job holding the door a little bit longer. Hold the elevator. Just take a leap of faith. Paying for somebody lunch at work or in public. Just take a leap in faith and just be nice to somebody. But sending you all love and hugs. Have a phenomenal summer 2025, and have an amazing day. Have a great one. Thanks.